I'm eating only Chinese food for an entire day. From one of Denver's most popular Hong Kong cafes to a brand new dim sum spot, and then finishing at a restaurant which has a Michelin nod. All right, we are at our first location. It's called Hong Kong Station. It's kind of Denver's darling when it comes to Chinese food, and they have 3 locations, but I'm at the one closest to me, so we're gonna go check it out. Come on. When you come in, they have this wall here. I just love it every single time. So they do have a pretty big menu here, as you can see. I do like the lunch special that they have, 11 to 2:45, Monday through Friday. Tons of different options to choose from. But there's also something else I specifically come here for. Hopefully they have it today. It is the Hong Kong style French toast. So I think that's super, super cool, pretty unique. Our iced coffee came very quickly. You already know by the color of it, it's gonna be good. Are you that way too, where you kind of know right when you see your coffee if you're gonna enjoy it or not? I like sweet and creamy and strong. This is all of those things. Nice, good amount of bitterness to it, but yeah, this is definitely gonna keep me going all day while I vlog. Alright, so the food has arrived. It came out pretty quickly. We have an egg roll, we have a cream cheese wonton, we have our fried rice, we have our sesame chicken, and it looks like some soy and some hot mustard. That is a good amount of food right there. I actually think this middle sauce is a sweet and sour. So you want to go ahead and dip in there. Oh my god. Solid little egg roll, nice and crispy. Cream cheese wonton. This is Brandy's favorite, not mine. I like the nice little zing from the cream. Oh, thank you so much. That's wonderful. I really like the zing from the cream cheese. Wow, that kind of popped in my mouth. All right, sesame chicken, good glaze on it, good amount of sesame on there. Great exterior texture on there. The glaze itself, sweet and sour, but it's not sweet and sour sauce, right? And what I love best about this is you can see the meat from the chicken. I feel like a lot of Chinese restaurants, when you order orange chicken or whatever the case may be, it's just breaded. This, you can see big chunks of meat. I like that. Now, what I like to do is take my chicken, dip it into the fried rice so it acts as a glue, and that's the perfect bite. I have this Hong Kong style French toast. It looks divine. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. It looks very sticky, that's for sure. We got butter and syrup on there. Here we go. Alright, so with the first bite, it's almost like a nutty flavor, very interesting. I think it's like condensed milk that's on there, so you almost get like a richness and caramel flavor as well. The French toast itself has nice crisp edges, but it's super, super fluffy. This is definitely more of a dessert item, but I don't know if you could find this just anywhere, so this is definitely a must try if you come here. Honestly, between the chicken, the lunch special, and this phenomenal French toast, this is by far one of the best places to get Chinese food. I know it's a little bit more modern, but damn, that is good. I think I'm going to take the rest to go, and then we're off to our next spot. We are over at our next spot. It's called Harbor Dim Sum and Cuisine. This is a brand new spot that just opened up. They're actually in their soft opening now, so let's go see how it is. And just so you can see, there are some very large tables here, so you can come in a giant group, and then we'll come around to your table. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Sure. Why not? We'll start there. I think this is good for now. Thank you so much. So there's the cart, and here are my items. I literally just sat down. Thank you so much. Literally within 30 seconds of sitting down, there it is. Where to start here? Where to start? We have 4 items. Like I said, literally deliver within minutes of each other. So this one almost looks like a form of dumpling, but almost like a rice paper dumpling. I forgot the name of it already. I apologize. Let's go ahead and take a little bite. Okay, I can tell you that it is filled with shrimp, like a shrimp mixture. That's really, really good. Kind of a chewy exterior, but not tough at all. All right, now we have our shumai. These are big boys. I mean, that's a ton of meat in there. I'm not getting a ton of different spices inside there, but I'm just going to add a little bit of like soy sauce on the top just to get a little bit more of that like savoriness. I don't know if you're supposed to dip that in soy sauce, but that literally takes it to the next level. I was going to go barbecue buns first, but we're just going to get this out of the way, right? We have our chicken feet here. Give you a nice close-up of it. I have had these before, okay? If you are a little turned off by it, I would say just give it a try. You're supposed to just like gnaw around the bones, so that's what I'm gonna do. It really doesn't have a ton of meat on there, but the flavor in which they marinate this or cook it in is phenomenal. This is like super salty, but in the best way possible. It's almost like you're sucking on like a fatty bone, and you're just sucking all the flavor off. It's basically a chicken lollipop is what you're doing here. Okay, we're gonna go with the barbecue pork buns last. These things are glistening.
Black with salty egg bun. I ordered for you.
Thanks so much.
It's blowing up on Instagram, so
okay, yeah. What's inside?
It has the salty egg yolk.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much. So the pork bun, very doughy, right? A lot of dough to it. And then inside you have just like that little pocket of that barbecue pork. Like that, it's like chopped up little chunks, nice and saucy. He also brought me this dessert bun here. So it's black and gold, still buffs. And then inside he said there's like a mixture of egg, salt, and sugar. So I'm excited to try these out. Already looks like it's dripping here, so I'm a little bit nervous. Oh my god. These things are like oozing out of the center. I've made a mess all over the table. Oh my god. I feel so bad. Probably one of the most unique things I've ever eaten. You literally cannot take me anywhere. So the server saw me filming, so he wants to bring out another dish for me, which happens from time to time. So while I'm waiting for that, I have noticed that 73% of you are not subscribed to my channel. So please give a thumbs up, give a subscribe. It helps me show you more really cool places like this. All right, so the hot chili chicken has arrived. The smell coming off of this thing is amazing. Oh my gosh, it's stinging the nostrils. I mean, this looks super crispy and crunchy. Let's take a look at one of those. So I think as long as you don't straight up bite into one of these peppers, you're gonna get about a medium spice. It's got like green onion, sesame, and it is served with a side of rice. He did say that this is their signature dish. You can't really find it at a ton of other restaurants. So if you do come here, definitely get the dim sum, but order this as well. Make sure you share it. Make sure you have a high tolerance for spice. All right, we are at our final spot. It is a Michelin-recommended Chinese restaurant right here in the heart of the city. We're at Hop Alley. Let's get on in. All right, we got pool vibes in here, and then we have an open kitchen over there. They have a pretty extensive wine list. I am driving tonight, so I probably won't have any, but as you can see, they have a lot of wine. Menu, I like that it's pretty small. Vegetables, meat, seafood, noodles, dumplings, and rice. And on the back, I think is more drinks. Cocktails, and so forth. Maybe a non-alcoholic drink. My only question is, why are they as expensive as cocktails? I have no idea, but still. All right, dragon whiskers, snow pea leaves, garlic, pickled mustard greens. Bet you didn't see that on my bingo card tonight. It did come with some rice on the side, so I just put a few scoops on top. So I think you do maybe a little bit of the rice, a little bit of the greens. Okay. First couple of bites, these taste really, really fresh. Not bitter at all. I think I was expecting them to be very bitter. It's actually pretty mild in flavor. You get a little bit of that citrusy note, and you almost get like some floral notes because there's like these little petals in there. I think I was expecting more of like a garlic kick to it, and I'm not getting it. All right, so this is the Ham Yu Chow Chow, pork pickled cabbage, chili oil, soy, and peanut. So right off the rip, these are some of the prettiest dumplings I've ever seen. I like the little microgreens on top and the little radishes. There's something in this that tastes very citrusy. I think there's pickled cabbage in it. I swear it's more citrusy than it is vinegar. This is one of the first spicy wontons I've had where I could actually feel a little bit of spice on them. The meat inside has a lot of aromatics on it, and it looks like they serve the peanuts on the side, which is interesting, but I probably won't put them on the dumpling. I'll probably just eat them like this. Just as good as any other dumpling spot, but I'm going to give them an extra little point just because these are spicy, and I've had a lot of spicy wontons that are not spicy, so hats off to this dish. On a day full of eating, Yeah, I finished that whole bowl. So this is their pepper beef, flank steak, honeycomb tripe, pickled Fresno. Piping hot. Nice strips of beef. Looks like it's got good color on there. Great texture on that beef. It's nice and tender. Seasoned nicely. You could taste the pepperoni. There's a piece of tripe. I'm pretty much open to any kind of food, really. But I don't know that I love tripe. I love the steak with the Fresno chilies. The tripe, to me, it's just a little bit chewy. That's all. It tastes just like the beef. But that beef, crispy on the outside, super tender. That's the real star here. And I like that pepper beef is in the name, and you can actually taste the peppercorns in this. There's celery in there that when you bite into it, crisp and kind of refreshing in a way. All right, now I'm not gonna lie, I liked Hop Alley. I just don't know if I loved it. I think I'd much rather spend my money at some of the other spots and it would be half the price. I had an absolute blast in making this video, and if you wanna see another one just like it, then watch this video coming up on the screen. It's where I eat Italian food for an entire day. Thank you all so much for watching. Love you all. See you in the next one. Peace.